Hello everybody out there in TV land. It's MadJon again, and welcome so much to our show. And today we're going to take a little trip down the Mediterranean to Spain. And I have a friend here named
Lydia Burns.
And she also happens to be Frankie, my cameraman's aunt. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And today we are going to make, what dishes are you going to make for us?
We are going to make a cod a la vizcaína.
Okay, and explain to them what that is.
Cod is of course a white fish from the Atlantic Sea, and it's a wonderful flaky fish. And because in Spain we use everything that is available to us, we're going to do a very hearty dish with potatoes and some very colorful peppers, and we're going to make a wine sauce with it.
And you're going to add shrimp to that as well?
Of course, and some mussels, yes, because it gives you a little bit of the extra.
All right, and then the other dish is a rice pudding.
Yes, very unique one.
And she says it takes about an hour to make, so we're going to start cooking some rice and doing some prep work, and we'll be back to start the rice pudding. I hope you throw it together. Stay on the couch. Alrighty then, you're going to tell us what you put in here. You put a cinnamon stick.
I put a cinnamon stick. I put 2 cups of water, 2 cups of rice, and the peel of a lemon.
A whole lemon.
A whole lemon.
It smells wonderful. And the type of rice she used was like a sweet rice. You call it a...
We call it a small grain
pearl rice.
Pearl rice, yes, and you can get that in any grocery store.
And it seems like you need to stir this a little
all the
bit
time
because it sticks and wants to stick on you. But she put equal amounts of water and equal amounts of rice.
For 10 minutes.
Yeah. And we haven't reached the 10-minute level yet. We've got about 5 minutes. I was cleaning shrimp. And now she's cutting onion. What else are you gonna do? You're getting ready for the cod.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut the peppers.
Alright.
And because that's what's gonna give us a lot of flavor.
Now that's for the cod.
Yeah, that's for the cod. I'm breaking the cod.
Alright. So, what else are you going to do to the rice once it cooks for like 10 minutes?
I'm going to add 4 cups of milk.
Alright.
And 2 cups of sugar.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to be taking a break while she's getting ready. What kind of peppers are you using?
I'm using small color peppers.
And they're sweet.
They're sweet, yes they are. No hot.
They're not hot.
No spicy.
Now in Spain, do they eat a lot of...
We don't use a lot of hot foods. Mexican, Latin American do, but in Spain we don't. Actually, we keep our food quite simple as far as flavors, because that's how you really get the flavors from the foods.
So you use a lot of tomato base.
Some, yes, a lot of tomato base, a lot of peppers, a lot of onions, of course, and garlic.
And garlic.
Yeah, garlic is a staple.
Okay, she is going to be, in just about 3 minutes, going to be adding. I was going to go for a break, but I guess we'll just keep talking.
We can put that in the side for a
now,
minute.
do you need any more liquid in here at all? Okay, we're going to take a break. We're going to let this cook, and then we'll be back on in about 3 minutes. You stay on the couch. Okay, Lydia's gonna, you said this is a very popular dish in Madrid, right?
Yeah, in the center of Spain.
Because it's really easy to make.
Yeah, it's very easy to make, very inexpensive.
Okay, go ahead, baby.
And
if you're ready to, you want to see this before she adds that milk to it? Okay.
Now what we're gonna do, it looks great. It looks awesome. We just need to stir it so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan.
Yeah, it's not sticking.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
I'm keeping it unstuck. Now, do you keep cooking it once you put the milk in?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna keep cooking it for about an hour, and that's why it makes the flavors. We're gonna add the milk.
And that's 2 cups of milk.
That's 2 cups of milk. We're gonna add a little bit more.
Okay, so how much is a little bit more?
We're gonna add another 2 cups.
So that's 4 cups total.
Yeah, because this is not gonna be a really dry dessert. It's gonna be very creamy.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
So we want to put lots of milk because they...
Okay, and she used whole milk for your
Yes, whole milk, definitely. And 2 cups of sugar. And we're gonna start, and it's gonna be very, very sweet.
It's gonna be tasty.
Very.
Trust me.
Not good for a diet, though.
No. Well, you could use skim milk, but
yes,
what fun is that?
But it doesn't taste the same.
But you know, rice pudding originally came from like the Orient or the Middle East, and then India, and actually the first recipes of rice pudding are found in medical books.
Right.
Because it's supposed to be good for the digestion, so they figured it was like a health food.
It is a wonderful. When we were little, my mother used to make that all the time, and it was our treat. Like today we have, you know, you go to the box of granola bars or whatever. When we were little, my mother used to make enough and keep it in the refrigerator, and that was our little treat.
Okay, and so this needs to keep cooking, right, Lydia?
It does.
All right.
Slow.
So I'm going to do this. Do you have to stir it constantly?
Not all the time. You like every couple of minutes, you just stir it.
Yeah, but it feels like it wants to stick in the corners.
Is it really?
Yeah, you want to fill it. Don't burn yourself.
I think we're good.
Okay, I'm going to put it on an on-off mode, and we're going to be right back, and we're going to get started on some cod, because she has to put that in the oven, and then you stay on the couch, and this has to cook for an hour, so you'll be seeing this again. We'll be right back. Alright, so we're still prepping for the cod dish, and we're still stirring for the pudding. But anyway, now what part of Spain are you from?
I'm from Madrid, which is the capital, and right in the center of the country.
Alright, and what other dishes do they have there?
Oh my goodness, we have such a big
variety. Give me some favorites.
Well, typical from Spain, everybody uses. I mean, Madrid is from the center. We're from Castile, and we use a lot of lamb, a lot of rice, a lot of potatoes. Then you go to the Mediterranean part of the country, and they use a lot of rice. And the paella is beautiful and wonderful dish, and it cooks very fast.
And what do they put in the paella?
Well, we could say the paella is like the spaghetti for the Italians. You just throw in there whatever you can. You can do a seafood paella, you can do a mixed paella, which has pork and beef and chicken.
Now that might be one of my favorites.
I think it's everybody's favorite because and especially for the summer months, because it's very refreshing and it's just wonderful. And you can put one together very quickly. So maybe you'll have me as a guest again, and
we'll put that together.
Yeah, we'll put that one together.
Yeah, because that sounds like that would be something I'd really like. But I like any kind of food now. Now, I'll take that back. I do not eat possum with sweet potatoes and onions.
Oh,
that's what my grandmother used to make.
No, I don't think I would like that either.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, is that enough?
That's plenty. That's plenty.
Okay, and you have an onion in here as well.
Okay, no, that's it.
You don't need this onion?
No, we don't need that onion.
Oh, the poor onion is going to have to live another time. Okay, so when you do these, are you doing them this way?
Yes.
You're doing them in rings?
In rings.
In rings.
That's right.
Okay. About like that?
Yep, that's great.
Okay. And I'm not going to use a board. I'm just going to use the old-fashioned thumb and finger.
That's the best.
And you're going to try to get your slices the same size. Because you want your food to all cook the same time.
Yes.
How's that rice doing?
Rice is doing good.
Okay, now, can you wipe your hands off and grab a few pictures that you brought?
Of course. My pleasure.
I think we're going to be okay here. And she's got about 7 cod over here that she bought. And she's thawing. And we're going to do, and she did 1 potato per person, correct?
That's correct.
All right. And we're writing this down, aren't you?
Oops. Yes, I am. All right, where is my photos?
Yeah, where are your photos?
I have them right here.
I asked her to bring photos so we could see. And since she's from Madrid, my son's been to Madrid. He liked Madrid.
Well, I brought a couple of pictures of those wonderful markets, fresh markets that we have in Spain.
Okay, can you bring them over here so I can ask you some questions?
Sure.
Frankie, can you slide around and is that okay?
That
okay, now
is,
where is this one? I'm going to hold
is,
this up and you're going to explain.
That is in Madrid, and that is a very, very old market that was built in the early 1700s, and it still is used. It was a farmer's market, and now it's still a market, and they have a little bit of variety of everything, fresh and vegetables and fish and.
I love the architecture on
Yeah,
it.
it's wonderful.
And how old did you say it was?
From the early 1700s.
Oh my!
Yeah, it's still there.
I wish I looked that good if I was 1700s.
I think he has got a couple facelifts along the way.
A few. And
there is an.
Ooh, look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that.
Picture of all the fresh vegetables and grapes.
What is this?
That is a papaya.
A papaya, yeah.
And those are grapes. And we have the best grapes in the world.
You have the biggest grapes I ever saw in my life.
Yes, we do. Because we have the best wine in the world. Sure.
Okay, I'm for that.
You're for that?
I'm for
okay,
that.
and then this one is all the hams. As you see in there is the very, very typical. I guess we know in Spain for the hams. It's a salty pig's legs, and it depends on how you grow your pigs. Is how well there is like a country ham that they have in here, but it's a little bit different. It's a little bit drier.
Would it be dry? I was gonna say it's drier.
Much drier, yes. And
when there's more papaya.
And that is melons.
No, that's
melons and pineapples.
And are those grown in Madrid?
Well, not in Madrid, but in Spain.
In Spain.
Yeah. Pineapples normally from the Canary Islands, and the papaya the same. You know, some of the tropical fruits, they come from the islands.
Can you get that, Frankie?
And this one in here.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
That is a dish that we went to a restaurant, and it was absolutely wonderful. It was a flan with almonds. And
you know, that flan looks really creamy. Was it creamy?
Yes,
it looked really creamy. It was not. Because that is like a custard.
Yeah.
For you that don't know.
It was very creamy. It was a beautiful presentation, and it was to die for.
And they used the chocolate, which I use with mine when I make it. What's that on top? Because I can't tell.
Well, it had almonds to it, and it had a little bit of
what fruit? That's a fruit.
It is a fruit. I can't remember what it was.
It looks greenish.
Yeah.
Is it like a? What do you think it was? Like a citrus?
It was like a citrus. Yes.
Like a citrus.
Yes. We are Catholic. Yes, but we do have a. You know, it was a mix.
They have a mixed melted pot. Okay.
We are. This is also in Ronda, which is a wonderful, beautiful.
Oh, now do all the Spaniards have dark hair?
No, actually,
some of them are blonde.
No, my father was a blonde. My mother is a dark hair. My sister was a blonde. I am dark hair, and even Frankie's children, some are dark, and then we have a red hair that we don't know where she came from, but it's absolutely beautiful.
She's there. She's from. She's got those genes now. Those genes going on and O's. Now, wow. Now that's really pretty. This is down.
That is in Ronda. Yes, down from the cliffs. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
And if you see in there, if you go.
This is boiling. Boiling.
Is it boiling? Let's put it down really low.
Yeah.
no hot milk anymore.
I'll do it, honey. Do you want it on and off? Yeah, that's it. That'll do. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Hot on your belly. Hot kemosabi. Oh, this is
That's
beautiful.
inside one of the cathedrals.
It makes you want to go to Spain.
Yes, it does. And
But
we
you don't have to. You've seen some of it here.
That is Toledo, in the outskirts of Madrid.
Uh-huh.
And that is also built by the Moorish.
Oh, now what is this one? Ooh,
That's the same thing. Look at that one there.
Is this all the same?
It is the same city. It's beautiful.
And is that one also?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
Tony, you want to flip that around so Frankie can see? Oh, and look at that one. Is that another gate?
It's another gate.
That's another gate.
Yes.
I can see those gates, and I want to know how to get in and out.
Yes, well, they're open so you can get in and out.
If I have to.
Those are the, every city in Spain have the gates. It's like the door. You are welcome when the gates are there and you can go through it.
Now, do they have a way to lock them?
No, no. It's just pure, it's just a symbol. It's just a symbol, the gates of the city.
A welcoming city.
Yes, a welcoming.
I welcome you.
Yes. But they were built, that particular one in Toledo also was built probably in the 1400s. Gothic times.
Gothic. Mm-hmm.
And that is the...
that's called Gothic architecture.
That's it.
It is.
That is in Toledo again, and that is the cathedral. And I said, one of the largest cathedrals that we have in Spain after the religion sort of came together and became the Catholicism before the discovery of America.
It's my turn.
These type of cathedrals were built.
Yum yum.
Wondering about that time. That's some of the arts that we have in the cathedrals.
Do you know who painted it?
Actually, in Toledo, El Greco was one of the biggest artists of the times, and actually, El Greco because he was actually from Greece, but he traveled to Spain and he settled down there, and he made beautiful, beautiful.
It's because they like the food.
I think so. I'm
definitely like all that.
Sure,
all
that's
that
where it was.
seafood.
That's one of the streets, and as you see, the buildings
Look how
are so
clean
close
it
to
is.
It's all close together, but this is original, the stone and so forth. So that was very, very pretty. And that's some of the courtyards in the center of the...
Do you miss Spain? I would like to go there and live 6 months out of the year.
Well, I do too.
I would try to talk your husband into that.
Well, you know what? My husband is all for it. It's just that, when you have children and they're settled in one area and you have school and all that kind of stuff, it just so does you up.
Pain in the butt.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. But